Bro, is this Violet's fate? Michelle finds Violet in the hotel kitchen. They've been kidnapped and forced to work there by Daryl. The Duchess demands constant supply of Violet's famous pawn au chocolat. They have been made to process the human remains that are delivered to businesses outside the hotel. That's rough, buddy. Chef Armando. Little lamb chop, have you brought a highly important ingredient Chef Armando desires? Chef Armando still requires something sour and crunchy, something flaming hot and spicy, something yeasty and bubbly. Find these things and Chef Armando's kitchen will be rid of this dreadful human assistant and shall be rewarded in full. Well, I guess Violet. Chef Armando's please. Chef Armando will reward you with 20 houses for this ingredient. Do you want Chef Armando to take this hot sauce? Yeah. Lovely. The heat, the pain, the flames. This will bring a great nostalgia yet hellish comfort to our guests. How have you secured such an item? Perplexes Chef Armando, but you have achieved it nonetheless. As promised, Chef Armando rewards. Listen, little lamb chop, if you could bring Chef Armando's Yes. When Chef Armando's condiment collection is complete, Chef Armando will create new culinary delights for the Duchess, and the kitchen can be rid of this dreadful human baker. Well, Violet, I guess you're stuck here. Cause I ain't got those pickles. I already gave those pickles to the ghost in the bathroom. Oh, this door right here that I keep going past. Oh, of course. And here we go. Ta-da! I call this one the Dance of Ecstasy. Dan. Okay. Now for our main event. For all the wonderful, wonderful creatures. That's right. You guessed it. It's time for You Better Fall in Love with Me real quick or you're gonna regret your decisions for the next year and 4 months. This is a catchy name. Our contestant tonight is Room 367. 367. Say hi, Room 367. Say hi. Hi. Are you ready? Tonight's question is... Do you love me? I do. I love you. She's lying. Grinder. Okay. Alright. There we have it. Love is not in the air tonight. Join us again next week where we have room 572 on stage. It's been such a dream staying at the hotel. I can't remember last time I felt like a conscious being. I feel different here. I don't often spend time together like this. It's been magical. Have you ever been on the floor with all the victims? You know where any of the doors lead to? The victim corridor was part of the hotel tour, but we weren't allowed to stay long. Sorry, dear. Dear, your hat is lopsided. Oh, thank you, dear. I'll fix it at once. Dance performance can be lacking, but at least the segment with the victims are entertaining. The entertainment in here doesn't interest me one bit. All I care about is food. I'll go wherever there's a carcass to consume. Michelle, me best friend. How's it going? I sent off that letter of yours. Can't believe you're getting involved with them or on personal affairs. They're an infamous couple, if you know what I mean. Other victims. I don't know nothing about none of that. Well, the Duchess affairs are none of me business. I plan to keep it that way, if you know what I mean. Anything else? The hotel. Are you enjoying yourself at the hotel? Of course. They've got some of the best grub you'll find this side of London. I've been well relaxed. I've been able to watch my favorite shows. Dying Petals, for one. Current twist between Epiphany Oxblood and Canary Rouge. Shh. I haven't caught up on the latest episode. Don't spoil it for me. Anything else? If you excuse me, I've got some more grub to eat. I need to take advantage of all you can eat buffet. Did you see it? That's what I call a masterclass performance. You didn't have to do much. It only appears that way because I make it look effortless. There's a reason why Duchess keeps me around, and it's not just for my good looks. What do you do here? Isn't it obvious? I'm an entertainer. If there's anything I've learned over the eons, humans are not as smart as they claim to be. You still got something you want to say? Duchess's previous love. There's not a lot to say about it. Losing the embrace in heaven drove all of us demons mad. We all handle it differently. We all have different ideas of what it was that we lost that makes us what we are now. If one of us were to crack the code on how to get back, it would be Duchess for sure. The Duchess is brilliant. You still got something you want. Leave me. I need to begin focusing on my next performance. Alright, I guess talk to the Duchess. It's good to see you again, Michelle. I've been thinking about you every hour on the hour. We have not much time together as I would like. We should make more of an effort to be in each other's company. I suppose it's now as good as a time as any. You don't seem well. I am fine. It is very polite of you to ask. You seem sad. None of this looks like it's working for you. If only you could see me before. Things were so different years ago. So much worse. I have my empire now. I am on a quest to find love. All commendable things. You think love will fix you? I know it will. Just as you know it would fix you too. All of us. All of this could be ours together. If you would only accept my hand. Does that appeal to you? Even a tiny bit? I don't want to be stuck in your fantasy land. Look around. Not a whole lot of this place that's going for it. Our worlds being different does not make mine a fantasy. It only means you are not a part of it. Not yet. It is up to you to decide whether you want to see more than you want is in front of you. I am simply encouraging you to do so. Keep talking. I am enjoying this. Other victims. You already have hundreds of victims. What makes me different? They don't engage with me as you do. One candidate seemed promising, but she only had interest in inquiring the vision. What happened to her? Where is she now? She has entombed herself in the depths, near the threshold of the underworld in here. I'll never visit her again, especially after she stole one of the keys to my room. Such a key is not easy to replace. She can rot in solitude for eternity. This is the kind of trouble humans get into when they play around in my world. Keep talking. I've been thinking about you too.
Careful, Michelle. I do not like being lied to.
No, it's just... Why do you think love will fix everything?
It is the only thing I am missing. It was the only thing stolen from me.
I'm not sure it's the only thing that was taken from you.
It is the only thing taken away. It is the only thing taken away that mattered.
You must have felt empty inside since... I know what's... You must have felt empty inside since... I know what that's like. Someone once told me it never feels the same after you lose your first love. That we have to accept the changes that new love can bring. It's hard. I'm still trying to learn what that means.
I don't need a change. I need love. It will bring everything back to how it was. Don't try to lower my guard, Michelle. Keep talking. I'm enjoying this.
I need to go.
What a shame. You intrigue me. Let's have dinner together. I want to stare into those large human eyes for several hours on end. That is what you humans do, is it not? Tomorrow night, you can come here. It would be brilliant.
I'm working the late shift tomorrow. I intend surviving this whole ordeal. So I need to keep that job. I won't be able to make it.
Don't worry, I'll sort it. Find something nice to wear. I like my darlings to dress well. I'll reopen my door to your bedroom. I recommend you use this to return home. You'll need all the rest you can get.
Go back to my hotel. Running. Oh, look, it's Robin. Hey, look, with your investigation, the Duchess mentioned one of the victims being somewhere between the threshold of the underworld and here. Very cryptic stuff. Apparently this victim wanted the curse. Ha! I wonder why it didn't work out between them. She got caught stealing a key from the Duchess. The Duchess wasn't very pleased, as you would imagine. A key? Interesting. I noticed this floor has a weird feeling to it. It has the same je ne sais quoi I felt at the stadium where the Heartbreaker was stored. It's as I suspected. This floor is usually empty, and staying here long enough would make a demon queasy. It's the strongest outside the Duchess's room. Over there, huh? That must be where Benedict's signal's coming from. I just tried breaking in, but no luck. I'm exhausted. All I can do for here now. Let's catch up with Benedict at the church tomorrow. We can figure out our next move there. Should get some sleep. See you later. Okay. Door of my bedroom. Duchess unlocked it. I can go home now. What an intense day. Water never tasted so good. My leafy friend. Not much going on there. I'm not hungry anyway. Alright, well, go sleep. Time to rest. Not much else to do in this room. Kind of empty. It's hard to tell when I'm awake or when I'm dreaming. Another day and another third eye in my hand. So let's see. Clarissa wants revenge on Daryl. I know what it's like to screw things up. I think Daryl deserves another chance. Shamel, the angel of love. Some love life he has. Losing hold of someone close. I never understand what he's going through. He thinks demons can be redeemed. Makes the Duchess sound so helpless. Like someone worth saving. Could I? Save the Duchess? Maybe. Oh, dear. Can I make it through this? I miss the simpler times. Before all this mess. Accept your destiny and do nothing. That is how you used to be. Return to that. There is no reason to change now. Tampering with your fate only leads to pain. You will be dealt with. Man, what's that guy's problem? What's that guy's problem? Hate that guy. Day 3. Oh, it says that. It says that right there. Day 3. That guy sucks. I hate that guy. Oh, it's Lucy. Lucy, what are you doing here? Your golden opportunity to get Leslie back is still here. But only just. You're a clever, good girl, Michelle. This is the last time I'll make you my offer. Work with Lucy to get Leslie back. I won't do it. Have it your way. You don't deserve Leslie. It makes sense why she left you and your pathetic life. I'm not going to waste my time asking anymore, but I will keep tabs on your progress. I like to have intimate knowledge of the affairs of those around me. I'm always a phone call away. That's why she has a phone, I see. Oh. Lucy, the deal is off. Alright. The downside of fewer humans is that there's less to do around town. Broke into the shop. My precious darling shop, Michelle. I knew you were bad for business. This is my castle. I ruled from my tower, and now my treasures destroyed. My prize goods tarnished. This wasn't me. I was asleep in my flat all night. I don't believe you for a second. I've heard how you talk around managers. This was an act of jealousy. You didn't have what I did, so you ruined it. You're fired. I don't want to see your face around here again. You hear me? Well, that sucks. Hello. I get that it's novel to chat on the phone with me, but it's also tiresome. Don't you have something better to do with your time? Sure. Alright, so, Marty's my room. I was so close asking Marty out on a date today. I don't think it'll work out between us. Not until he is able to see who I really am. Oh. He's a demon. Do you think I can get the Duchess to give Marty a third eye too? Then he'd be able to see the real me. Duchess thinks he can corner the market on class and power. But I bet I could run an empire like that if I give it the chance. What would your empire look like? Well, I wouldn't have a tacky hotel for a start. I'd keep it modest, simple. Maybe a franchise of coffee shops with us demons in mind. I show the Duchess what real class looks like. Okay, sure. Empire. Coffee. Oh, she's a demon too? It would be nice if I had someone close to me to share music with. Even a human would make good company at this point. I can't decide if I should buy Wobble Time by the Wobblemen or the original soundtrack for Wave Machine. Why not both? That won't do. Making tough decisions keeps the mind sharp. Right, of course. You look a little rough, Marty. What's up? Dude, Robin came in here asking a whole lot of questions about the crypt and the abandoned church and then ran off. So I decided to do some urban exploration and did the most gnarly thing ever. Most gnarly thing ever, huh? I followed them. Marty, you shouldn't stalk people like that. I wasn't stalking. They eventually caught up with me anyway and pushed me back really hard too. Why would you sneak up on Robin? You could have gotten seriously hurt. I did get seriously hurt. If you and Robin would take me with you, I wouldn't have to resort to solitary demon stalking, which, by the way, is strongly looked down upon in my Demonology 101 class. Demon stalking. Michelle, I don't know how to break this to you, but Robin is a demon. Don't be silly. All the questions, all the commotion around every place they've mentioned recently, I'm worried about them, dude. Crypt has the worst demon juju. I can sense these things. I heard the church hides a gateway to the underworld. That would explain a lot. I found my Sharob's blade there a few months back. Someone, or something, from the other side must have dropped it. Thought I might message my training friend, TAD, which is the demon, the goat demon guy who gives us the upgrades. They never showed up the other day, but I suspect it's because they're actually a demon too. How else would they have access to the highest quality artifacts? Can't believe they ditched me. I would have fought back harder and followed Robin further into the crypt, but whatever. What do you mean, whatever? So, what's on your mind? Sharob's blade. It's a rare find. The blade is extremely sharp and made out of narks, commonly known as mother of pearl. They say any food prepared with the blade will be imbued with a tang of angelic energy. Demons go crazy for the forbidden touch of an angelic essence. I was so chuffed when I stumbled across it. I'm gonna use it to lure demons here. Could you imagine, Michelle? Real demons, right here, in my shop. Want me to explain something else? Can anyone become a demon? Absolutely. Someone would find true darkness and stay within it long enough, they would become part of it. It can be self-inflicted through emotions or by hanging around a cursed area for too long. It's totally gnarly. Doesn't that make urban exploration extra dangerous? Yeah, dude. I try not to stay there for long, though. I'm a badass, but I'm not very punk rocked. It's not very punk rock to die. If I turned into a demon myself, I wouldn't be able to update my socials, which would also suck. I've got 6 followers. They have questions, and it's my duty to help them find answers. Does this mean anything? Does this mean anyone can become a human too? Whoa, dude. That's an excellent question. I'm totally going to research that next for my next Demonology 101 class. You're kind of blowing my mind here. Want me to explain something else? The Duchess. The Duchess. The Duchess.
Uh-huh.
The Duchess? Is that who cursed you? The Duchess is what we demonologists call an archdemon. Far more powerful than your typical demon. I have countless documents and images saved on my computer at home. They appear ghoulish to those who do not possess a third eye. The Duchess can grant vision into the celestial world, which allows someone to see their true appearance, but at a cost. It's said that those who are in search of true love, they are heavily burdened, looking for love to seize, but we all know that love can only be given, not taken. Dude, that's so cool that you've seen the Duchess. I never said I did. Just I'm curious. Whatever. Keep your secrets. The truth is bound to come out eventually. Suit yourself, dude. Nice talking to you, Marty. Okay. Let's talk to the fellows. What a disappointment. I was hoping the news expose on Epiphany Oxblood would be out by now. No. He's human too. Darling, the night is young. Will you go out and enjoy the nightlife? In my own way. Don't take what you have for granted. You never know when we'll disappear in a puff of smoke. Or flame. Flame. Dear flame. My house burned down. Damn. My house burned down once. Everything I owned, gone overnight. People focus on the items they lose when they imagine house fires, but when it happens, the only thing that really matters is life. Gosh, that sounds terrible. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I walked away the world's happiest man that night. My wife and my dog were both safe. It was a terrible time, but boy, was I happy. Would you like some lighter news? Ongoing effects of the derelict building. With a large number of closed businesses, locals are beginning to worry over the knock-on effects of these crumbling places that are having on the neighborhood. A incident was recorded last night in the aquarium. A large feature tank fractured, spilling its contents and causing irreparable water damage. The water, which had been left unattended in the aquarium, might pose some serious health hazards to those in the surrounding area. The owner of the property had intended to demolish the building, but was told to hold off as it was a place of interest to the police. The owner couldn't understand how the incident had happened. The tanks were empty. We were aware of the risk. We knew the tank shouldn't be holding water for any duration of time without ongoing maintenance. The aquarium was once a business that had continued to operate until recently. Despite rumors of unusual activity, high-grade locking mechanisms were installed to deny customers access to certain parts of the building. We have reached out to several previous employees for comment, but have yet to hear back. Debate over abandoned church's fate. The local council is debating the fate of the abandoned church. Some locals argue that the church should be reopened for worship, and is possibly the only thing keeping the city from suffering complete collapse. It's a symbol of hope, one that even during these trying times stands as a beacon, says one resident. The church crypt belongs to one of the city's aristocratic families, has recently been broken into. The police are keeping an eye out, and any rare possessions from the family appear to be on the black market. The current head of the estate has not been seen recently. It is suspected that she might be a victim of the current missing persons phenomenon. Damn, that sucks. Local shop destroyed. A small convenience shop has been ransacked in the inner city, leaving the manager in a state of distress. The motive for the crime is uncertain, as the money or items have been stolen. I know who did it. I just know it. I don't have the evidence yet, but she worked here for the last time. The owner had more to add, but the comments were not suitable for publication. It is evident how unhappy he is at the situation. Take care of yourself, my darling Michelle.